Hello guys, we have the rearranged Liverpool game tonight, so let's get into it. Let's cue the intro. No, and welcome back to the Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And tonight, Manchester United have to face Liverpool. It's the rearranged game from, was it 2 weeks ago, or was it last week? I think it was it last week? Was it last week? I can't remember. Anyway, we do have Liverpool tonight. After what, literally after the second game of the week. No, it's actually this last game of the week, isn't it? I think. But anyway, yeah, so the team I've gone for, obviously it kind of picks itself. I reckon we'll be back to full strength tonight, obviously without Harry Maguire. So I reckon it will be, I don't know if Bailly will play or Tuanzebe. It's going to be one of them. It's going to be one of them two, obviously. But I reckon, obviously, Luke Shaw, Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka will be back in. Henderson will be back in there. Fred and McTominay, and obviously Bruno Fernandes, Pogba, Greenwood and Rashford. I was thinking about maybe, he might play Cavani. I'm not too sure if he will or not. I'm not too sure. If he did play Cavani, then obviously one of these two will go miss out, and Pogba will play in the middle. But I think he will. I think Solskjaer will go with Fred and McTominay in midfield. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's play match and let's talk about the last game, which was against Leicester, which was literally 2 days ago? Well, literally a day ago. Literally a day and a couple hours ago. We did lose the game 2-1, but I kind of predicted that we did set out pretty much our second team. And to be honest, our second team, they didn't do too badly. We lost the game 2-1, but I think the real Leicester second half showed up, and it kind of showed it really. Why. They were the better team that night, but it's just a defensive error probably just cost us the game. But it's better than nothing, really. The game kind of means nothing. All these games now pretty much mean nothing now, because obviously we are through to the Champions League again, so it doesn't really matter if we win the last couple of games. But obviously we got to win tonight because it's Liverpool. Anyway, so of that Leicester game, there was quite a good tension of there's quite a load of police outside. I saw that, and like a load of security outside, just in case there was any fans turning up to that game. And luckily enough there wasn't, but then again it was pissing down with rain, so I'll be very surprised if it'll be like that today. I don't know if there will be any I don't know if there is any, I don't know if there is going to be any, I can't think of the word. Any protests today? I don't know if there will be. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one anyway. But anyway, back to the game. So we started off pretty badly. Just a switch off of the back post. It was a quick 1-2. With a Leicester player, then that Leicester player crossed it into that young young wing back who was playing, and he got a really good finish. Actually, it was a really good finish, their goal. But it's a bit of a bad defensive error. We could have, I think, if Wan-Bissaka, if we had our other right back playing, I reckon, Brandon Williams, he's not a right back. I don't think he is a right back. I know they're trying to move him to the right back, but he's been playing left. Been playing left back for us for 2 seasons, and then they've just made him change to a right back. It's kind of hard thing to do. It is a kind of hard thing to do. It's just a good cross in, and then it's just a great volley back across goal, and that was 1-0. And I was thinking, oh dear, this is going to be a bad night. It's just how quick they went through. Even Matic, we did have experienced players on the field, with Matic and Bailly and De Gea, obviously, and I'd say Greenwood's a bit experienced as well, because obviously he's only 19, but he has played with the first team for quite a long time. For a couple seasons now, so he is a bit of experience up front. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just a bit of a weird one. But anyway, after they scored, United kind of turned up a bit. We started getting the ball around, and what am I doing? That's my fault. I just don't know why I've just done that. Yeah, I think United, we were a bit all, we were a bit all over the place for a couple of minutes, and then we started getting the ball. I thought Ahmad had a really good game until he came off. I think, Alanga had a really good game, but then obviously he came off as well. But, it shows that we have got good future there. And Ahmad, he looks really good. Once he gets like game time and stuff, hopefully he will get some game time soon. Maybe next season, obviously, or maybe even a couple more games in the Premier League as well. Because obviously we've still got Fulham at home, which is our next game, I do believe. But that's not till next Tuesday, I think. Is it next Tuesday? It's either next Tuesday or Wednesday. It was one of the two. But yeah, it's we had a really good game. Greenwood scored our equaliser. It was literally great. I think it's just an over the top ball towards Ahmad. He wins the ball, presses it high. I think he won the ball pretty fairly. I know there was talk of the handball, but it would have been harsh if they would have given handball for that. But anyway, he just passes it into Greenwood, and then Greenwood with a fantastic touch, and then just cuts across goal. Maybe the goalkeeper should have saved it, but it's a great finish nonetheless. And that was 1-1. I was thinking, you know what, they're holding their own for a minute. It's 1-1. We could see an upset here. Yeah, second half they just pinned us in. Oh my days! They almost just scored an own goal. Yeah, second half they just pinned us in. The real Leicester City turned up, and yeah, they kind of pinned us in. They couldn't really get out at all. And the goal literally came from a corner. Solskjaer made a couple of changes. He brought on not Bruno Fernandes. He brought on Rashford and Cavani, and he, Rashford didn't really. He made the substitutions on a corner, which I think he shouldn't have done. I think he should have left it, and then maybe we wouldn't have conceded. But basically, Rashford was lost his man Swansea, and Swansea just had a really good header, a thumping header into net, and that was 2-1, and that was pretty much the game really. We did bring on Bruno Fernandes a bit later on, but it was like too little, too late, and it was a good. The second team had a good game nonetheless. I thought Eric Bailly played okay. I thought Twanzebe had a good game as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Twanzebe did start tonight actually. But it will be interesting to see who he does play in centre back. Maybe you might play McTominay in centre back, because McTominay does play centre back in with Scotland, if I'm not too mistaken. So it'd be a bit of a weird one if he does do that, though. Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see who he does partner with Lindelof. Maybe we might see another debut for a youngster. You never know. But obviously, we be the first team back in that squad for tonight's game against Liverpool. Liverpool themselves, I think, with the Leicester City game, they, that pretty much hurt Liverpool. I think it pretty much settled it for them. I think, but even though Arsenal won last night against Chelsea, it may be back in their hands. But obviously. Liverpool, I think with a full strength United team, they've had a rest. I think we'll be, I think we'll be ready. I think it will be a good game tonight. I reckon there will be goals in this game. I think Liverpool, obviously, they did win their last game against Southampton, wasn't it? 2-0, I think. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see. It'd be very interesting to see, what Klopp puts out as well, because obviously they still got injury problems themselves at the back. So, it's going to be an interesting game. We're going to have not the best defense, and they're not going to have the best defense. So, whatever team shows up really is going to win the game, I think, personally. I think obviously Liverpool from last night, the Arsenal won, they might be motivated with that, and if they get 3 points tonight, they will go into the Champions League places, I think. Actually, I don't think they will. Actually, I think, but that massive 3 points is it's massive for them, especially for the Champions League. But I think mathematically they are. I don't think they can make it because Chelsea have got. Who have Chelsea got? I don't know. I don't really care anyway. But to cement our second spot, I think we do need to win tonight against Liverpool. It is our game in hand, and obviously that's that. Oh, go on in, Fred. Go on in, Fred. Oh, look at that. Nice goal, Fred. yeah, so it will be interesting to see what happens tonight. Obviously, with the protest as well, if there is going to be a protest, and if anyone's watching this and if anyone's going to it, just just don't be too don't be a what's it, and be more violent and all that, and don't start throwing beer bottles and stuff like that. We don't need that. The protest was good on the other day when we cancelled the game, but again, it is the violence that we don't need the violence with the protests. But there we go. Talking of the Glazers, Casey Stoney, the women's coach, came out yesterday actually, and said that she is stepping down from the head coach role of the Man Utds women because they are mistreated. Oh, really? It's because they've been mistreated and they haven't got the room or space in the Carrington, and that's all down to the Glazers not investing into the club. So that is another reason why the Glazers need to they need to pull their pocket out. Joel Glazer said that they will be trying to they want to get the fans back on side, and investing in, even actually the other day in the game against Leicester City, we did see the roof leak as well from the heavy rain. So again, I think they need to do something this summer. Either back Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Obviously, there's still talks of Sancho and stuff. It will be very interesting to see if they do something, or if it is just words this summer. But hopefully, fingers crossed. Personally, I just want them to sell the club, but obviously that's not going to happen. I'll be very surprised if that happened. But yeah, so anyway, that's enough talk of that. We don't need to keep talking about that. We want to talk about football, and we want to talk about Man United, and obviously Man United face Liverpool tonight. Score prediction, I think it will be a tight game, but I reckon there will be goals in this game, and I still reckon United will win it. I think with Greenwood on a roll at the moment, I think with Cavani on a roll as well, it'll be very interesting to see how many goals. Do you know what? I might actually go with my scoreline. Actually, I think I think there will be goals in this one. I reckon 3-2. I reckon United will score. I think Liverpool will score, but I think United will score more. So yes, 3-2 is my score prediction for tonight. So hopefully I will take that. So anyway, guys, I am actually going to end it here. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, guys, I'm going. Bye.